Hey babe, welcome back to my channel. My name is Takani Hlongwane and I am better known as TK. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 YouTuber who loves to show you a little bit of my lifestyle, but what I really enjoy doing is talking all things beauty and wellness. The lifestyle is really just a little bit there, and we are moving towards remaining on the beauty and talking wellness, whether it's mental, physical, that kind of vibe. So I hope if it's your vibe that you will stick around and let me know what you think about this channel. All right, so today I am continuing with what we started last week, which is what we usually do, which is a review of products that we love, beauty products. So because I had a lot of products to review, I thought I should put them in categories so that the video is not too long. So last week we did body creams, body lotions, and hand creams. Today it is skincare, so it's all about the face, and I am looking forward to showing you the products that I really enjoyed using in the last few months, and I'll also let you know if I will be using those products going forward or whatever. All right, so yeah, this is what's in here. It's not brimming, it's just a little bit, but quite a few products. I go through a lot of products simply because I am not loyal to one product. The job that I do allows me to get some products. It's been less lately, so I am buying, also trying other brands, so that my reviews are not just based on the products that pay my salary, but it's really a true reflection of how I feel about the products. But you would know that if you've been here for long enough, even products that are in my payslip, if I'm not crazy about the product, I will let you know. So here you get real honest reviews. Okay, cool. Let us start. I'm gonna still categorize these into whether it's a cleanser, something that is makeup removing related, or it's a toner or moisturizer or serums. I think that would do me good. All right, so let's start with the cleansing products. Let's see. Do I have any before I talk too much? Okay. I've got two that I want to show you guys. So let's start with one of my favorite products. I believe in double cleansing. I double cleanse, no doubt, especially if you wear makeup, it's better to double cleanse. Make sure you have everything completely out with something that is oil based, and then after that you can use whatever normal cleanser you have, whether it's a creamy cleanser, it's a foamy cleanser, or whatever. But I also think that you can still just use your oily cleanser first and then rinse off if you don't want to use two different kinds of cleansers. All right, so we'll start with this one from MAC. I know most of you didn't know that MAC has skincare. MAC has actually very good skincare. It had skincare in the past and then relaunched with this franchise called Hyperreal. So this is a cleansing oil. When it comes to pre-cleansing, for me, it's a cleansing balm and cleansing oil. Anything that's oil-based as a cleanser, I'm obsessed. I'm not crazy about micellar water. I'm going to show you something right now that is micellar water, but cleansing oils are just my favorite way to pre-cleanse. This is cleansing oil, Fresh Canvas from Hyperreal. MAC Cosmetics. It's lovely. It will last you too long because it's all, you use a very little, move it around your face, making sure you get everything out, and then what I usually do, I'll take a warm cloth and wipe the excess, or you can just rinse it off like you would your normal cleanser. But yeah, it's a must have. It comes like this, but it has what do you call it, a pump as a extra thing. I don't know how to put it, so that you can use a pump. That's what I use. It's just that I'm using the pump for something else now, hence it looks like that. But I absolutely love this product. I would definitely use it again. It retails for 1,200 last time I checked. I don't know now, but it's worth the price because you will use it for a very long time. I'm talking probably 6 months, depending. I'm very careful of how I use things. I'm not very wasteful. So 6 months is pretty good as a pre-cleanser, okay? Then the next cleansing kind of product is a very expensive brand, La Mer, okay? La Mer Cool Micellar Cleanser. Guys, I can't say it did anything special. It's micellar water. Smells amazing. It's got that signature scent that you get from all La Mer products. If you use La Mer, they all smell the same. Beautiful smell. I love it, you know. But I wouldn't say it did anything more than any other regular cleanser. But if you've got the coins, then you are more than welcome to get it. This is how it looks. This also lasted me a very long time, okay? Very, very long time. Because basically you'll dab a few drops on a cotton pad, wipe, and then use a normal cleanser, rinse, and live happily ever after. So yeah, that is what it is. Cool. Now I'm gonna move on to toners. Okay, I think I'm gonna move in that way of how you would use the products on your skin. So let's move on to toners. I've got two once again. So first one is Clinique. I've reviewed this before. I use it quite a few times. So you've seen this before if you've been with me for a couple of years now. It's the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. It's twice a day exfoliator. So they say it's not a toner, it's more of an exfoliator. Well, whatever it does, obviously it deep cleanses by removing, you know, whatever dirt you might still have on your skin. It will basically tighten your pores as well. You know, all the good things that toners do. But I also believe it adds hydration, as most toners do. If you use this before any serum, especially like something with hyaluronic acid, you want to dab a little bit and then put it on. It's going to be amazing because hyaluronic acid will absorb that water, you know, and then you are more hydrated, which is great. So great. Really, really lovely. Yeah, clarifying lotion number one. So they come in numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So depending on your skin type, if you are normal sensitive skin, number one is great. Then it progresses, you know, your combination skin. Your 3s and 4s are for very, 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 very oily skin. So yeah, you would progress like that. Okay. Love the brand, love the product. Another toner kind of thing, or an essence, is this one from Estee Lauder, Perfectly Clean Infusion. It's a balancing essence lotion with amino acid and water lily. So it's a toner, and it's a hydrator. So like I said before, use this before you use your serum, especially if it's like a hyaluronic. Like I said, it's gonna be a great combination because it's gonna attract water, if I can put it. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for that used, it's a humectant. Yes, so absorb the water from the atmosphere. So if you start with something like this and take a hyaluronic acid, it's gonna plump up your face and just add more moisture, which is fantastic. Yes, you can use it with a cotton pad, but you can also just put a bit on your hands and then just dab. Then immediately after that, use your serum, and you'll get really, really, really good results from that. Okay, let's now move on to serums. I think I only have 2 serums in this case. No, I've got 3. Am I correct? Yeah, I've got 3 serums. Seems like this what do you call it? This video is also gonna be quite short. Oh, I enjoyed using this serum. It's from Estee Lauder, Perfectionist CP plus R. It's got vitamin C. Recently found out it's been discontinued, but the replacement is already in the shelves. I just don't know what the name is. But what I absolutely loved about this serum, okay? So it's wrinkle lifting and firming serum. So obviously it's one of those anti-aging kind of products. What I loved about it, if I'm wearing makeup, is that it really would make my pores disappear and lines. So it's like an instant polyfiller, if I can put it that way. It makes things disappear. So my skin will look smoother when I put on makeup and make it look flawless. Like you are, what is that word? Not photoshopped. What is that word? Like what? Oh my goodness. There is a word. I'm going to find it and write it down, you know. Yeah, that word where it makes everything just disappear and your skin looks flawless. This is what it does. I'll also write what is the replacement, what is the new one, but I really enjoyed this. It was recommended by a colleague. We had received it last year sometime at a conference, and she was like, girl, you must try this. And when I got it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be my bestie. I love it. So I was heartbroken to realize that I cannot order it because it's discontinued. So I am gonna try the new one and see if it's any different. But it's got vitamin C as well in it, which is really, really fantastic. I enjoyed this product so much. The next serum is from the Clinique vitamin C range. I bought this with my own money, okay? It's vitamin C brightening actives, okay? It's an even toning facial serum. I love this. It also has a moisturizer, which I'll show you as well. So as it says, it's a brightening serum, okay? So if your skin is looking dull, if you've got pigmentation, that kind of thing is gonna make you look more radiant and, you know, give you that beautiful glow, like your skin ain't got no problems. I love this. Would I use it again? Definitely. I really thought my skin looked very radiant. I generally use things that make my skin look like that. So really loved it. That is how it looks. Okay. The next one is from the Mighty Ordinary, the Ordinary brand, which I am in love with so much. This is retinol 0.2%. As you guys know, retinol is an amazing product, great for your skin. You know, if you want to fix, you know, texture, you want to fix wrinkles, it is a product to have. Someone will ask you, what is the difference between retinol and retinol? They both derive from vitamin A. However, this one is less concentrated. And a lot of the times, if you've got sensitive skin or you're using vitamin A for the first time, this would be a better version to start with because it's less potent. It's not as aggressive as retinol, okay? However, you must remember whenever you use retinol, you must put on sunscreen the day after. Otherwise, your skin is not going to be happy with you. Another tip or hack that you want as we grow older, especially as plus 40s, what I would recommend, use retinol at night time and then also put your hand cream afterwards. But don't forget tomorrow, once again, use your sunscreen on top of it, okay, or on your clean skin the next day. That will help as well in terms of helping with the aging situation that we've got in our hands. We cannot avoid it. We will age. We will not look like 20-year-olds. And sometimes we won't even look like we're 30. However, we can look good for whatever age we have, as long as we are looking after ourselves as best as we can. Would I use this product again? Yes, definitely. You only use pea size, you know, very small, and spread it. I wish the packaging was different because I feel like there could be more. I've tried in different ways to open this up. Oh, or maybe I can. Let me see. No. Yeah, it's tight. Because I thought maybe if there is something, I could get something out. But yeah, it's locked. But retinol, 0.2%, definitely would use it again. And then I only have one eye cream. You guys know by now, I am an eye cream lover. If you watch all my hauls, there's always an eye cream in there. I only have actually one eye cream left. Guys, I don't have as many as my skincare as I usually have. But it's all right. Things will be okay. But this is Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Cream. This is my favorite eye cream. It's a gel-like texture, absorbs very easily. I love it. I love gel kind of textured eye creams versus cream. It just looks better for me and just enjoy using it. Nothing serious. So because it's part of that Night Night Repair, it does all 7 things that you would look for in different serums. Anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, removes fine lines or reduces the appearance of fine lines. It's brightening, will help with pigmentation, all that jazz that you would find in a serum as well, except that this is just perfect for the delicate area around the eye. Okay, let's move on to moisturizers. So I've got 3 moisturizers. Remember earlier on I talked about vitamin C, even toned from the Clinique range. It's this one. I really love this. Love that also it's got SPF of 15. It's better when a product has SPF, right? As much as we are encouraged to use an SPF on its own as well on top of your moisturizer, but it's great. It's really great, and it's such a convenience when a product comes with that. I'll tell you a tip. For me, when I am using makeup like your foundation, I don't like using a SPF on top of it because I feel like there's just too much product layering. But if my moisturizer comes with SPF, and already most foundations and have an SPF of 15, I feel like, you've protected your skin quite a bit there. Not bad. Obviously it doesn't make it 30. 15 is 15 and that's it. However, it's better than not having protection at all. But also I want my makeup to sit well, because the more products I have, I feel like the less my makeup stays. And that also means that between different steps, I have to wait for things to sit. Because this is how I do my makeup daily. I'll do my skincare and then be busy with something, maybe do my bed or whatever that's small that will take 5 minutes to do. Then I'll wear my foundation and powder. Then I'll come and iron my clothes or just make coffee and then continue with my makeup, because I want my foundation to sit nicely into my skin before I use all other things, So if it's got an SPF 15, I feel like it's brilliant. So yeah, this has vitamin C and it's brightening. Really enjoyed it. It also gave me a little bit of a glow, which I did enjoy. Okay. You've seen this on this channel before. It's my favorite moisturizer. Favorite. Like there's no moisturizer that makes me so happy. It is this one. From Clinique. It is a super defense. It's got SPF of 40. We love that. It fights fatigue plus first signs of aging. It's a multi-correcting gel. All right, and it is 100% fragrance free. I really love this. Why I love it is that the glow is undeniable. Whether I'm wearing makeup or not, I just glow. Like, it's beautiful, right? I get compliments on my skin when I'm wearing this moisturizer. I obviously love that it's got an SPF of 40. I like that it is gel, so it is very lightweight. It is brilliant. I love it. I will continue getting it as often as I can, because I think it is worth the hype. For me, it's actually not hyped up. A lot of people don't know about this moisturizer, because even for it's in the brand like Clinique, it's not a big franchise, the Super Defense, Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who's crazy about it, but it's good. It's really good. I love it. And when it said it fights fatigue, definitely your skin will look very much alive. I wonder what are the key ingredients. I've never checked, but I love it. Right, another one from Clinique. If we were to say skincare brand that I really enjoy the most, it's definitely Clinique. I always find myself gravitating towards it. There's always something that really treats my skin well from Clinique. So the last product from Clinique is this one. A Smart Clinical Repair Overnight Recovery Cream and Mask with peptides and adenosine. I don't know what that is. This is more like their anti-aging range, the Smart Clinical Repair. So you're over 35 and above. This is the range you would wear that really helps you when it comes to lines, wrinkles, keeping your skin firm and all that jazz. So this is a night cream. I would use it at night, and then also some days I will put a little bit more on as a mask. Really beautiful. At night we want to look like glazed donuts. One thing I must recommend, that do not do your skincare just before you go to sleep, right? Do it an hour latest before you go to sleep, so that your skin really does get all the things that moisturizer is going to give it. Unlike when you go to sleep, right? Unless if you sleep facing up, then you're safe. The rest of us are tossers and turners, you know what I'm saying? So we are bound to get a little bit of makeup on our pillow, not makeup, skincare on our pillows. So you want to make sure by the time we sleep that, it's had some time to, do what it needs to do, even though it will work throughout the night. But unlike you going to bed and immediately you're removing the skincare because, you're tossing and turning. I do wish I could sleep facing up like other people and how I should be sleeping, but it's very uncomfortable. Yeah. Then next we have sunscreen, and this is Nivea Shine Control with an SPF of 50. They say here that it's a shine control, has a mattifying effect. I did not find that. It felt normal to me. I was not looking matte. I still had that slight glow. So I don't know what they're talking about. Unless you are very oily skin. But for me, it did not give me that kind of like matte look. It was alright. But I enjoyed it. It was not the first time that I used it. I would use it again. Nivea Sun. What I love obviously about it is that it does not give you the white cast. And as a black woman, we don't want white casts on our SPF because it makes us look gray. So it didn't give me that, which is amazing. I'm basically at the end, but I've got a few products that I want to share with you. And I'm sharing these products with you with a very broken heart. I know somebody is also going to be broken-hearted who is a subscriber. Pumzile, your heart is going to be broken of what I'm about to share with you right now. Pumzile Nkomo. There's a brand that came into the country about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 maybe. Love the brand, obsessed with it. But it seems like the South African market has not warmed up to it. And it's such a pity because the same thing happened a few years ago with a brand called Glam Glow. Beautiful product, great masks, just amazing, innovative, the works. And the South African market just did not warm up to it. And it's not even from a price range. It was a very in the middle good price range, you know, like your 600, 700, 800s versus most products out there, especially from the prestige, luxurious brands. We're talking 1,000 and above. This one was not in that range. But unfortunately, it is exiting the country. I know last month they had like a 65% off on their products. So yeah, it is no longer going to be available in the country. And that brand, ladies and gentlemen, is Origins. So I still have a few things that I finished up, and I thought, as much as it's not longer in the country, I want to share with you the products anyway, which I loved so much. What I love the most about the Origins was their masks. They have like really beautiful masks for everything, but also a moisturizer that I felt was very much equivalent to this Clinique was this ginseng energizing gel cream with caffeine. Oh, this was beautiful. It gave me the same effect as this. So we no longer have it. So these are exactly the same. This is just a smaller version. Okay. And then I also enjoyed this overnight hydrating mask with avocado. Beautiful. And then they also had this cleanser and, no, not cleanser, mask called Out of Trouble. It's a 10 minutes mask. Rescue problem skin. So if you've got oily skin and pimples, it was great for that. I think in the meantime, where you can get it is the cosmetic company, which is, we've got a branch in Woodmead and the what is it, Atterbury. You should still be able to get products there because they've been removed in stores, but it's in there, and I think until while stocks last, but it's definitely exiting the country. It breaks my heart when a good brand does not do well in our country. What I've noticed about South Africa is that if it's not on social media, like in our faces on social media, people are not drawn to it, you know, which is a pity. South Africans will not try something unless it's on social media. That is the reality, the bulk of the population. I'm not saying everyone, but yeah, those are my things, the skincare products that I've used. Let me know if there is anything that I've mentioned that you are also using. Let me know what you think about that. If there is a product that you've been meaning to try out, now that I've spoken about it, you're thinking, it's a sign, I'm going to give it a try. Do let me know. But also if there is a product that you swear by, that is skincare, that gives you a glow, that is amazing, that you'd like to share with me, please do. And yeah, if my coins are right, I will definitely give it a try. All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have not liked, please do like. If you would like to say something, write a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the thumbs up and on the bell. And is that the bell? What does the subscribe thing look like? It just says subscribe. Yeah, unsubscribe. do subscribe there. And yeah, your feedback matters. Let me know if there's any other kind of beauty kind of content you'd like to see from me. Let me see if I can do it, and then I'll definitely bring it your way. All right. Goodbye.